Hello students, welcome to my channel Brain Drain, and this video is for class 9th maths chapter 1 number system part 1. And in this chapter first topic is rational numbers. What are rational numbers? You have already studied about rational numbers in class 8th, but again we will start to clear more about this. So I will start from the very first natural numbers. I will start from the natural numbers. You tell me what are natural numbers. The simple counting are the natural number and starts from 1 2 3 4 till infinite. If we will add 0, in natural numbers, so these all will become the set of whole numbers. These all will become the set of whole numbers. So these all numbers are the positive ones. If we will add negative numbers also in these numbers, positive numbers plus 0 plus negative numbers, so these all will become the set of integers. These all will become the set of integers. Yes. Now you tell me, can we write these all numbers in fractional form, in P upon Q form? Yes. This 1 upon 1, 2 upon 1, 3 upon 1, 4 upon 1, 99 upon 1, 101 upon 1, minus 3 upon 1, these 0 upon 1. So these all numbers can be written in the form of P upon Q. So these all are called rational numbers. And which numbers cannot be written in the form of P upon Q? So rational numbers are those numbers which can be written in the form of P upon Q, where Q should not be equal to 0. If Q will be equal to 0, means 2 upon 0. So this number will be not defined. Okay, so which numbers can be written in the form of P upon Q? These all numbers are called rational numbers. And which numbers cannot be written in the form of P upon Q? These are called irrational numbers. Fine. So now you come to the exercise 1.1 of NCERT. First question is 0 a rational number? Just now I explained you that 0 also can be written in the form of P upon Q as 0 upon 1, because there is no value of 1 in the denominator. Okay, so 0 upon 1. So yes, this is rational number. And can you write in the P upon Q form? Yes, as 0 upon 1. Fine. Now the second question is, find 6 numbers between 3 and 4. How to write 6 rational number? They are asking, find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4, because they are asking the rational numbers. So first we will convert these numbers also in the rational form. How? 3 upon 1 and 4 upon 1. Can you write any number between 3 upon 1 and 4 upon 1? No. So how to write? So the method is that, how many numbers they are asking? 6. So n is 6. So when we have to write some rational numbers between the two given rational numbers, first we will see, is there any rational number? No. If not, then you see your n and then do n plus 1. What will be the value of n plus 1? 7. Now you multiply these both rational numbers by 7. So next step is that you multiply these both given rational numbers by 7. But you know the rule, you have to multiply both sides. You cannot multiply one side, because we cannot change the equation. So we have to multiply 7 in the numerator also, in the denominator also. So because now we will work in equivalence fractions. Okay, 3 into 7, 21 upon 7. 4 into 7, 28 upon 7. Now you write numbers between them which are coming. 22 upon 7 will come, 23 upon 7 will come, 24 upon 7 will come, 25 upon 7, 26 upon 7 and 27 upon 7. Now you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So exact 6 numbers are coming between these two numbers. Got it? That's why we have multiplied by n plus 1. Otherwise you can multiply by any number, but if we want exact number, so we need to multiply by the n plus 1. Clear? Now the question number 3 of exercise 1.1 is find 5 rational numbers between 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. In this these are already in rational numbers, but here also we cannot write any rational numbers between them, and the n is 5, so we will multiply by n plus 1 6. So you multiply by 6 both the numbers, so this will be 18 upon 30 and this will be 24 upon 30. Now you write rational numbers between them: 19 upon 30, 20 upon 30, 21 upon 30, 22 upon 30 and 23 upon 30. Now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and they are asking 5 rational numbers. Clear? And the last question of this exercise is true or false. Why I am not doing this? Because I have already explained you about all the numbers. One part I am just orally telling you that every natural number is a whole number. You have to write yes or no or give reason. You tell me, is every natural number is a whole number? 1, 2, 3. Yes, every natural number is a whole number, but every whole number is not a natural number, because 0 is a whole number but 0 is not a natural number. So you just have to write true or false and then give reason for that. Now the next topic which we will cover in this video, that is terminating and non-terminating decimal expansion. I think you all know about decimal expansion, so I am giving you the 3 examples of the decimal expansion to you. One is 2.572. Next, which I am giving 1.3333 dot dot dot, and the next I am giving you 1.032367 dot dot dot. Okay, there are 3 examples of decimal expansion in which I will explain you the types of decimal expansion. Which decimal expansion has fixed number of digits after decimal? Which decimal expansion has fixed number of digits after decimal point? That type of decimal expansion is called terminating decimal expansion. That type of decimal expansion is called terminating decimal expansion. So in this example you can see there are only 3 digits after decimal point. So this one is terminating decimal expansion. In which decimal expansion there are unfixed number of digits after decimal. Dot 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 means it is continuing and we don't know where will it end. So these types, in these both, there are unfixed number of digits after decimal, so these both are non-terminating. These both are non-terminating decimal expansion. But in non-terminating also we have 2 types. If the numbers after decimal are repeating, 3333, 6666 or 232323, so if the digits are repeating after decimal expansion, then it is called non terminating recurring, or you can say non terminating repeating decimal expansion. But if the digits are not repeating, then it will be non terminating and non recurring, non-terminating and non-repeating decimal expansion. And keep it in your mind that only these are irrational. Only these types of decimal expansion are irrational numbers. Rest all are rational. Clear? So what I told you, that only these types of decimal expansion which are non-terminating, non-recurring, that are irrational also. Only these both terminating and non-terminating recurring are rational. Means we can convert these both types of decimal expansion into p upon q form. This one is all you already know, that you take out your point and write 2572 upon 1000. But this I will explain you how to convert non-terminating recurring decimal expansion in p upon q form. This I will explain in my next video, part 2. But in this video I am telling you that these are also can be converted into p upon q form. So these both are the types of decimal expansion which are rational numbers, which are coming from the rational numbers. So exercise 1.3, question number 1 is that in question number 1 they have given all rational numbers: 36 upon 100, 1 upon 11, 36 upon 100, 1 upon 11, 4 whole 1 upon 8, 3 upon 13, and 2 more parts are there. So they are asking that you have to say the kind of decimal expansion, because these numbers are already in rational numbers, already in the form of fractions. So they cannot have non-terminating, non-repeating, because non-terminating, non-repeating decimal expansion cannot be written in the form of p upon q. So it means in this question we just have to tell about two types only, which terminating and non terminating recurring, because only these two can be written in the form of p upon q, and in the question all are written in the p upon q form. So in this question we have to tell that which part will have terminating decimal expansion and which part will have non terminating decimal expansion. So for this we will solve this first. 36 upon 100, first we will convert these all in decimal expansion. So 36 upon 100 is very easy for you, two zeros, so it will be written 0.36, because we have fixed number of digits. So this is terminating. Clear? Now you divide 1 by 11. When will you divide 1 by 11? You will get 0.090909 dot dot dot, and it can be written as 0.09 bar. Bar means bar bar ana. So bar means the 09 is repeating. So this is non terminating recurring decimal. This will have non terminating recurring decimal expansion. Before converting this in decimal, first we will convert this in improper fraction. So it will be 33 upon 8. Now you divide 33 by 8, you will get 4.125. So this one is terminating. 3 upon 13. When will you divide 3 by 13? You will get 0.230769. 230769 dot dot dot. It means these 6 numbers are repeating. So it is 0.230769 bar. So this one is non-terminating recurring decimal expansion. I hope it's clear to you. Rest part you will do yourself. So exercise 1.1 complete, and first question of exercise 1.3 and second you will be able to do by this video. And for the further questions and topics, don't forget to see part 2. Thank you.